Hi guys. I think this is going to work then. I've got a good feeling about this one. Hello. Hi. Oh yes, I've got a good feeling about this one. Come on, let's do it. Hi everybody, welcome to Saturday. Can somebody type? Yes. Hi Jennifer, I can see you. Yes. We don't know what it is about Facebook, but if you log in, hello, if you log in, and then you log back out, and then you log back in, for some reason it works. It's like, it doesn't want to do it the first time, it only wants to do it the second time. Hello! Hello everybody. So, Sean did an amazing burger with Studley Ben, who is right here, at 1 o'clock. It was awesome. I am going to wait for you all to log on, and then we are going to begin. Now, hello Angela, hello Susan, happy Saturday. How is everybody doing? Oh, it's been a week, right? We've had March Madness. We're going into the 3rd week of March Madness next week. Hi. I want to give a shout out to the lady who saw me about 15 minutes ago at the traffic lights in Toronto. I had like 6 layers on, headband, no makeup, full on, rucksack on, run into the supermarket, and she saw me at the traffic lights and I had my headphones in and she knocked at me and she went, oh my god, I do your videos, and we high-fived and it was awesome. So I'm giving a shout out to that lady. I don't know who she is, but she'll know if she's watching right now. So yeah, we had a bit of a high five at the traffic lights, and I think she was like, oh my god, like she's full on running to the Unfortunately, that's how we roll here. I like to put my rucksack on, I like to run to the supermarket and then get my stuff. So that's how it's happening. So yeah, so that's my shout out today. So if that is you and you're on right now, hello, an awesome job for like high-fiving me. It was brilliant. So, how is everybody? How's everybody? Yeah, it was cool, Tony. It was really cool. I love it when people stop me. A lot of people don't. And then when I get back home, they're like, oh my God, I just saw you. And I'm praying that when people see you, you don't look like you're running with your rucksack on with no makeup. But, you know, it's just how it rolls. So, hello Jerry, hi, happy Saturday, hi Melissa, hi Chris, hi. So, all of my recipes that we always do, all lead on to each other. So today, the ingredients that we are using, okay, are all ingredients that you can make from the other meals that we've done already. So these ingredients are the same ingredients you can use for the omelette or frittata, as some people called it. They're the same ingredients that you can use with your meal prep. They're the same ingredients that you can use if you just want to do like a salad. Also, the same ingredients can go into your pancakes, into loads of different things, okay? So what I always try to do is, like I said to you before, in my head, I try to think of food prep. So what we would use for food prep, so at the beginning of the week, so just like I showed you with your chicken, how we food prep the chicken, and how we did the sweet potato in the microwave, and how we do the rice, and etc, etc. What I try to do is I try to stick to the same foods. So in my head I only have like 10, 11 things that you need to buy from the supermarket that can get you through the week. So this is the same things that I would use for my pancakes, that I would use for my, the leftovers can make the omelette. All the other stuff can go into the meal prep, the eggs can be used for the pancakes. So all of these different things are going to help you stay on track without having to spend loads and loads of money. I can't tell you enough just how much of the same foods we eat all the time. You'll understand this. As you start to get fit, you start to just eat the same food. So we eat fish, we eat chicken, we eat salads, we eat eggs, we eat protein. It's all like that, okay? So, hello, just started a video. Hello and welcome, hello and welcome. Hello from Philadelphia. Hi Petra, hi Bianca, hi Lisa. Hi, so, first things first, need to wash our hands, which is, I've already done, but I always like to do it, just to make sure. So we're washing our hands. So, first things first, there's a couple of things you need to do in this prep. So this is one of my, if Laurie's watching, I stayed with Laurie in Los Angeles, and this was one of her meals that she had regular. So this is one of my regular all-time meals, okay? And I'm going to show you a few tricks that you can do to make your life a lot easier. So there's a lot of things in today that's going to help you through the rest of the week. So tomorrow, if Sunday is your meal prep day, maybe there's a few things in here today that you are going to do that's going to help you with your meal prep, okay? So there's a lot of things that are going to be done today that I think you're going to find are going to be really beneficial if you are trying to stay on track. So remember, those of you that have just joined, I know there's quite a lot of you on right now, remember the things that I cook with in all of my Saturday cooking, in my head I only go to the supermarket and buy the same 12, 10, 15 ingredients. I don't go outside of that zone very often. So everything that I use almost fits that, okay? So, in the background here, you can't see it, I'm going to move it over here. Ow, that's hot. So in the background just here, I've got a pan full of water, okay? So straight away, I've got my eggs. Now, when do we use eggs? We use them for pancakes, we use them for omelettes, we use them for breakfast, we use them for scrambled eggs. So in the morning we might have scrambled eggs and avocado, for example. We might have scrambled eggs and make it an omelette. We might add some bacon, we might do things like that. So straight away, eggs, we're not stepping outside of our normal foods. So we're not spending any extra money. This is all how it's rolling, okay? So we're going to put all 6 eggs into the pan because we're not going to use all 6 today, but I'm going to show you a trick that's going to help you stay on track, okay? So this is going to help you stay on track. So, praying that they don't smash, because you know one of them is going to, right? Every time. There's always one egg that goes, I can't do it! Ow, that one. That one. There's always one egg that's like, ah! So straight away we're going to put our eggs into a pan of boiling water and leave them because I want them to be hard boiled. We're not making dip eggs, we're not doing breakfast eggs, we're making eggs that we can use for the rest of the week if we need to. We're making eggs that are going to help you stay on track, okay? So that is what we're doing. So eggs, 6 of them, or 12 if you want to do more, straight in the pan. But I would buy 12 eggs, I've got 12 eggs in the fridge right now. I would buy 12 eggs, I'd do 6 hard boiled, 6 for my pancakes, okay? So that's how we're rolling. If you don't know what my pancakes are, where have you been? Where have you been? Right, the next job we need to do is get our protein sorted. So today's protein that we're using, I'm going to cook this exactly the same way as I do my chicken. So if this is Sunday for you, tomorrow, I would buy six chicken breasts, okay? And I would also buy maybe 2 salmon. I don't like to keep my fish for very long. I'll eat it within 24 hours, maybe 2 days. I don't do that. I don't mind having the chicken for like over 3 days, but the fish I'm a bit wary of, and so should you. So, first things first, we need to cook it. This is how I do it. It's so easy. So this can be fish, this can be chicken. It is the best way you will ever cook it, I promise you. No mess, no hassle. So what you're going to do, you're going to get some aluminum foil, just like this. Now you've probably already seen this if you're a regular. Cook your fish, open up your fish. So if this is chicken, you're just going to do exactly the same with chicken, okay? But with chicken, if you've seen my videos on Instagram and if you've seen it on the YouTube, with chicken, I just lay them all along a big piece of tin foil, all of them, back to back. So first things first, get yourself some coconut oil, okay? So get yourself some coconut oil and don't be stingy because you're not going to eat it, it's just going to help cook it. So we're going to put some coconut oil in the pan. Now, if you're making chicken, in the pan on the aluminum foil. So if you're making chicken, remember chicken is very juicy, so you have to make sure that the ends are turned up, otherwise you'll get juice everywhere because you've got coconut oil and you'll have the juice from the chicken as well. Fish, it's not so bad. So all you do is if you've got 2 pieces, 3 pieces, whatever you're doing, all you're going to do is lie it inside the foil just like that on top of the coconut oil. That's it. And then you're just going to wrap it up just like that. And that's it. So for tomorrow, when you're food prepping, you've got 6 pieces of chicken, get some coconut oil in your foil, put it in the oven for 450 for about 15-20 minutes. You know if chicken is cooked and the fish is cooked because it's not pink in the middle anymore, okay? So that's how you'll know. So if you want to just check it and cut it, if you're new to cooking, don't be afraid. As long as it's not pink in the middle, which you'll know, then it's cooked. But don't leave it in the oven in the foil. Take it out and put it on the side because if you leave it in the oven, it'll dry out, okay? And that is the worst. Have it when you've just pulled it out, when it's ready, Take it out of the oven and leave it on the side, and then put it into your food preps, okay? Don't leave it in the oven to cool because it still keeps cooking, okay? So, we've got in here an amazing piece of salmon. Why am I eating salmon? It's got good fats, which is going to help with your hair, it's going to help with your skin, it's going to help with your muscle, it's going to help build, it's grow. Salmon is amazing, it's got really good omegas in, okay? So if you haven't had salmon in your diet, for at least once a week, try adding it in. Also, mackerel is very good in the tins. I used to take that to work all the time. It's, the people at work don't appreciate it, but it's very good for you. So mackerel, sardines, anything like that. But salmon is a really good, easy fish. So put this in the oven. That's going in the oven. So, that is in. So what have we got going right now? We've got boiled eggs in my pan. They're just happily, you don't have to worry about making them soft in the middle. They're just going to sit in that pan for as long as we do this. You have got your salmon in the oven at 450, and you're just going to leave it in there until we're done. By the time we've done this, that'll be ready. Oh. We just opened the patio. We just got a bit of a thing. 1 second. 1 minute. I think it's in the oven, whatever this pan is.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever this pan is. Is that you from your things? Yeah. It actually wasn't my fault. Whatever the oven, whatever pan was in the oven, what they cooked with, just open all the windows and open all the doors. Men. It's not me. Whatever pan they used, it's really sensitive.
Surprisingly go off for ours.
Huh?
Surprisingly go off for ours.
No, yeah, true. I'm just going to show people so they know it's not me. Whatever pan this was, it's got this parchment paper on, it's burning in the oven. It's not me. I'm not taking credit for that. And it burns stuff. I'm not taking credit for that. That's from the last one. Ben's like, oh yeah, I forgot to take it out. Ruin. Yeah, cheers, Ben. Number one rule, yeah, don't leave things in the oven. So I'm sorry about that. So let's have a look what we've got going on. I've got the fan on, so it's a little bit louder, just to get rid of the thing. So in the oven right now, I've got my salmon in my aluminum foil with a tablespoon worth of coconut oil. Now, if you're getting coconut oil, there are many different kinds. The cheaper the coconut oil, the more crap it's got in it, believe me. You want to get one that's organic, or you want to get one that's pure extra virgin, something like that. You want to get something that's a high end. You will pay a lot for coconut oil, like so much, it's ridiculous, but it's well worth it. I don't cook in anything else, okay? Honestly. So now we've reset. We have got going, for those of you that have just joined us, we've got going, the boiled eggs are in this pan. So the boiled eggs are getting done. Okay? And we've got our salmon in the oven. So let's move on. Right. As again, I'm going to tell you that everything we are using is going to help you with your food prep for the rest of the week. So you can use it with your pancakes, you can use it with loads of different things. Here's my next tip. So the only fruit I eat is bananas with my pancakes, as you know. So I eat bananas with my pancakes. I also eat berries, and I like berries because they're full of antioxidants and they've got loads and loads of flavour. Okay, so I have this with my protein pancakes. I also have it with my Greek yogurt in the evening. So if you've got Greek yogurt like this, this is what I would use with my pancakes, and I would put that with my fruit. So here's a tip for you. Get yourself a big bowl like this. Empty all of your fruit in the bowl. All of it. All the fruit that you would normally eat for your pancakes, that you would normally eat for your just all the fruit that you would normally eat. I would generally eat blackberries, blueberries, strawberries. Now I keep my strawberries whole because I really enjoy them whole. until I actually put them in my meals. So I wash them just with the ends off. So we're putting all of our fruits that we would always eat. So in the morning when you're rushing to work and you're making your pancakes and you think, oh, I ain't got time to wash fruit, oh, I ain't got time to do that. This is a great tip, okay? Oh, it says, hello, bonjour, inside my packet. Oh, hello. So it's a sharp knife. So all of my fruit is going into this huge bowl right now, okay? So we're saving time. So if you're meal prepping, you don't want to be washing individual you don't want to be getting up in the morning and having to wash berries and having to wash all this stuff. Just make it easy for yourself. Otherwise, everything is a chore. And also, you don't want all these packets in your fridge. It does my head in. So packets got out the way. So now, all of these berries are the berries that we would eat every day. The only other fruit I normally eat are bananas, which I put into my pancakes, okay? So, there's all my berries. What we're going to do now is wash them. You should always wash your fruit. Don't ever eat your fruit out of the packets. Always wash your fruit, okay? Because there's loads of different little bugs and things that... So, just check all of it's nice and clean. So now, in this bowl, in this huge bowl, I've got all of my berries. Now, all of these berries here are going to help me with today's meal, but they also, I can put this bowl in the fridge, and every day I have a pancake, or every time I have a snack in the evening with my Greek yogurt, with my protein in, that we've already showed you, you can add some berries. You can get a handful of berries. So straight away you're getting sweetness, so you're not going to want to crave the sweets. You're getting some antioxidants in you, you're getting fruit in you, and it's all going to help, okay? So this would go in the fridge, and you just put it in the fridge, and it's there, and it's done. And you will eat them every day, and they're all washed, and they're all tidy, and they're ready to go, okay? So, there you go. So that's our fruit. So our fruit section of this is done. So let's recap for those that have just joined. I've got in the oven a piece of aluminum foil with a piece of chicken, some coconut oil. If you want to know, that's exactly how I prep my chicken, exactly how I prep my fish. And I'll put 6 pieces in, just put the coconut oil in the aluminum foil, in the oven, 450, job done. I've got 6 eggs in this pan. If you want more than 6 eggs, if you eat a lot of eggs, you can do 12 eggs, but that's going to go in that pan, and that's happily just boiling away, okay? So while we're cooking, while we're talking, that's boiling away. All my fruits that I eat daily are in this bowl. This bowl is just going to sit in the fridge, and I'm going to use it for my pancakes in the morning. I'm going to use it for my berries in the evening with my thing, and I'm also going to use it in today's recipe. And this is one of my go-to recipes of all time. Okay, so that is our berries. So our berries are done. Now let's move on to the actual meal. Okay. So we're going to make a salad today, but not just any kind of salad. We're going to make one of my favorite go-to salads. So first of all, we're going to do avocado. Now, everything that we're using today, you can use for breakfast, you can use for your omelette, you can use, nothing is going to go to waste. You are going to waste nothing. But this is the best salad ever. I make it all the time. Anybody that's ever ate with me will have had this salad. So, avocado, amazing. Now, I would leave this part in the fridge, just like that. If you leave the pip in the avocado, it stops it from going brown, okay? So that's the part that you would put back in the fridge, okay? Got it? So that's that. So avocado, to make sure you get a nice avocado, you can just look at the end here. The end just comes off nicely and it's still a little bit green in the middle. Then it's a really nice one. If it gets brown and crusty when you take the end off, then it's probably out of date. Also with the feel as well, if you can just feel that it's just a tiny bit soft, then that is just about right. Okay? So, if you put any kind of fruit with a banana, it'll make it ripen quicker. So if you put your fruit in the bowls with bananas, it'll ripen quicker. So if you need something to ripen a bit quicker, put it with a banana, okay? So if you're wondering why all your fruit in your bowl is going very, very quick, it's because you're putting them next to your bananas. So, avocado, this is one of our go-to good fats, just like with the oil that we're cooking in. So all the fats I'm using are good fats, okay? So this is our avocado. We're gonna need this. Now with the avocado, you can use this for just breakfast the next day. If you want to leave it in the, I would leave this part in the fridge. So this can make breakfast every day. This can be added to your omelette in the evening with all the other bits and bobs if you've got some left over. So that's our avocado. So our avocado is prepped, our fruit is prepped, okay? Next things next. If I am feeling fancy, I'll get some peppers because I like the crunch of peppers in an omelette. Also mushrooms as well, it's one of my go-to foods. You can buy peppers here ready cut. It's very lazy, but you can do it. Now, the more red the fruit, the better it is for you. So try to eat, if you're going to buy peppers, try to buy red or try to buy orange, because they're better for you. Okay? Fact. So we need to cut up. Depends how many people are joining you for dinner, but if this is just for me, you're going to have like maybe half, maybe a quarter, just over a quarter of a pepper. I like peppers, so I would say like a handful of peppers. Okay. Again, this is one of those foods that you can cut up just like this, put it in a Tupperware, put it in the fridge. Done. Make sure you wash it, as with everything else. Again, you can cut these up, leave it in the bowl, cover it with some cling film, and put it in the fridge. In the fridge, it's ready, just like with your things. In my fridge, I literally have loads of bowls with all my food in, because then I can just open the fridge, chuck some eggs in, bang, 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 done. I'm not like slacking, I'm not going out, I'm not worried about, you know, oh, what am I going to eat? I know what I'm going to eat because I've got stuff already done and it's prepped and it's ready to go. That is the hardest thing. The hardest thing with staying on track is prepping and making sure that you've always got food in. And the reason that I did that omelette that time to show you is because that can use up all these bits that we're using today. It uses up all of them, so there's no waste. You're not having to worry about wasting any food. It all makes everything. So tomatoes, make sure you get some nice tomatoes because tomatoes are the best. When you buy good tomatoes, oh, they're amazing. Again, let's cut them up. So depending on, you know, I like tomatoes in my salad. It's probably one of my favourites to have. A really good tomato that's just a little bit firm. Oh my God. When I was younger, I didn't like tomatoes. I didn't like the gooiness in the middle, but now I've got used to it. Okay, so let's recap very quickly. We've got our salmon in the oven, which is food prepping. So tomorrow, if you're food prepping, get yourself some chicken, 6 of them. Get yourself a couple of pieces of fish. Get your tin foil, job done. Okay, so you can do that. The other thing that we did with our chicken was we put a sweet potato in the microwave, stabbed it just like you would a normal potato, then cut it up and added that. We also then got the little packet rices as well that you can add with that. If you want to see that video, head to my Lisa Marie YouTube page, it's all in there, or you can head to my Body Rock Facebook page and go to the videos, but it's a bit harder to find. But I have taken each video and put them on my YouTube, so they're there if you need to find it. So we have got fruit in here, so this is just going to sit in our fridge, so this is always ready. All the berries that we eat with our pancakes, all the berries that we eat with our Greek yogurt in the evening, that's going to keep us on track. We've got our avocado, good fats, amazing. We've got peppers, if you want to add pepper, absolutely. We have tomatoes, because tomatoes are amazing, okay? In this pan back here, we've got our boiled eggs going. And last but not least, you need some lemon. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, fresh lemon is the best to get, this one. with the amount of traveling I do, I always make sure I have one of these in every fridge. I like lemon on my pancakes. I like lemon. I love loads of lemon on my pancakes. I don't know why. I just love it. That like they swim in lemon. I like the acidity of it. I like how it meshes with the eggs. I don't know what it is, but I love it. So I always make sure that if you can't get real lemon, just get one of these next time you're shopping and whack it in the fridge. It's the same thing. So lemon is one of the key things that are going to be included in our dressing. I would also use balsamic vinegar in my dressing. I love balsamic vinegar, I just couldn't find any. So we've got olive oil, but it's not the same. So if you've got some balsamic vinegar, finish it off with some balsamic vinegar, okay? Last but not least, this is another fat that we're going to use today, goat's cheese. The goat's cheese I like, which makes this salad, in my opinion, work amazingly, is the one that's covered in blueberries. This one, if you've never had it, it's so good, it's ridiculous. This makes the salad. So if you want to make your salad pop, this is the one. I've tried the others, it doesn't do the same job. This is the one. Hey, Laurie's on right here now. Laurie is right here. Laurie, have we or have we not had this salad with goat's cheese, berries? This is the avocado. Have we goat's cheese? She loves the way I say goat's cheese. Goat's cheese. Is this not my go-to salad, or is this not my go-to salad? So this is the real deal. Laurie is on right now. I have made this salad for Laurie many times. She can give you like the heads up that this is full on. See, so delicious. This is full on one of my go-to meals, and it's really, really tasty. But it has to be this goat's cheese, right? She loves the way I say goat's cheese, because it's like a lot of goats. Goat's cheese. Goat's cheese. But it's got to be this one with the blueberries over the top, because it's just like, it's so good, okay? So this is blueberry goat's cheese, right? So, are we ready to put this bad boy together? There's one more thing we need to do, and that's the boiled eggs. Now, this is my trick for the boiled eggs, she says. Oh, the boys have used all the bowls. Put that on there. So, the boiled eggs have been cooking. They're in here. They're hard boiled. We're now going to take them out of the pan. I'm glad Laurie's on, because she can vouch for me. Thing is, you can see all these cooking shows, don't you? And they're like, they don't eat that. They definitely don't eat that. I'm telling you now, I eat this. This is how I roll. So, I'm going to very quickly go off topic from what we're making and just, bye. So I'm going to go off very quickly for what we're making and tell you my go-to snack. This is it. I will cook on a prep day, so just like the chicken and the salmon, I will cook boiled eggs and I will leave them in the fridge, just like this. Now with my boiled eggs, it is bizarre, but with my boiled eggs, if I want a treat and I want a snack, say for example I've just come back from the gym and I'm starving, I've still got to cook, or I'm in between filming and I'm hungry, don't knock it until you've tried it, because it's amazing. With my boiled eggs, I like to add, so I like to unpeel them, then bite off the top here, and then on the top of the egg, I like to put jam, and it has to be raspberry for me, jam or almond butter. But the eggs have to be a little bit warm to make it amazing. But I like it either, I like it cold. But if you've just made them like just now, I can actually feel myself wanting to put eggs and almond butter on jam and almond butter on one of these eggs and eat it, because it's the best. If the eggs are still warm, it's the best. I don't know what it is about the sugar and the protein, but it's amazing. So if you've never tried an egg with a bit of almond butter or a bit of jam, try it. It's one of my top tips. I'm just going to come around here. Okay. So, we've got our boiled eggs. These now, just like with our fruit, are going to sit in the fridge. So we've never got a reason not to have a healthy snack, because they're right here. The jam the almond butter we use all the time. These aren't extra things that we're buying. Again, these things we have in our fridge. These things are ready. These things are available. You don't have to worry about spending extra money. These are done. Shush. So, eggs go in the fridge. They're there, they're ready to go. But for today, we're going to use 2 eggs, but we need to obviously take the skins off. Now, here's your tip. These are absolutely hard boiled. Look, these 2 have cracked. I told you that there'd be 2 eggs that would crack. So here's my tip for, I'm going to do it over here with you. I'm not going to do it over the sink. Normally I would do it over the sink because it's just quicker. But get yourself over the sink and get some cold water and just put the egg in cold water. Now it's still hot and it's still hard boiled. But put it in cold water to peel it. A, you can peel it quickly while it's still warm. And B, the shell comes off really easily. Look, just like that. See? So, hard-boiled eggs, put it in some cold water. Look how easy this is coming off. I don't know what it is, it just comes off dead easy. So, cold water, job done. That's my top tip for eggs. That works the same if they're in the fridge as well. If they're in the fridge, they come off really easy. If it's cold, for some reason, the shell comes off really easy. So this is going in the fridge. We're going to keep the stone in, our avocado. We're going to keep the stone in because it will stop it from going brown. So that's ready to go. The eggs are going in the fridge. The peppers that we've cut up are going in the fridge. The fruit that we've done, this whole bowl of fruit is going in the fridge. And all of these things we can use all of the time, all of the week for our meal prep. We are prepping as we're going, okay? But this is the meal that we are making today. So our eggs are here and they're beautiful and they're hot and I'm dying to eat them. Again, the only thing that makes this special is this goat's cheese. Are we ready to put it all together? So, I always get packet spinach because I think it lasts longer than the other ones. This packet, in the hard packet, for me, it lasts longer than the other packets. You know the flat packets? The flat packets go like, for some reason, they go almost juicy at the end of the bag, and I don't know why. I don't know why that is, but I find that if you get the ones in the boxes like this, it's way better. Now, normally I would get a mixed salad, so this would be mixed with different greens, but some people don't like that. So I find if you just stick with spinach, you can't go wrong, okay? So this is how this works, and this is my go-to meal. So we can use this spinach in our omelets, we can use this spinach in everything, like our prep, our salads, everything. So what we need to do first is we need to get some spinach and we need to give it a wash because you have to wash everything. Okay? Now I love spinach, so I would have a crap load of this. Like I would have a lot of spinach. I'm not bothered about filling up on spinach. This whole box of spinach here is like, I don't know, 20 calories. Look, all this, 20 calories. So, spinach goes on the plate and it's washed and it's ready to go, okay? So this is an average size. I would have more than this. I personally would eat more than this. So on this, we're gonna add everything. So first of all, we're gonna add our peppers because peppers are amazing and they're good for us. I like to go with the red ones. Put them back in the fridge. Food prep, done. We're going to add our avocado because avocado is one of probably the best fats. Now, fat-wise, you want something the size of your, maybe the size of your thumb. That's how much of avocado you should be having per meal, okay? So that's the amount of avocado that we've got right there, okay? Then, we're going to add our tomatoes. So far, this is probably about, I don't know, 60 calories. Nothing. So good. It smells amazing. Those tomatoes smell unbelievable. So right now we've got on here spinach, tomatoes, peppers, and avocado. Now, we need some good fats. So we're going to add some eggs, which is what we've got right here. I like to put them around the side of the plate because I think they look good. Sometimes your eggs come out better than other times, but you're just going to have to roll with it. Now, some people don't like eggs, so take that into consideration. Some people also don't like the middle. I think eggs are amazing. So we're going to put eggs all around the side of this. like so. Obviously it doesn't look amazing, it's a salad, let's be honest. Now here's the trick. I love fruit with salads. It's amazing. So if you ever go to like the Keg, they do like a strawberry and spinach salad. So we're going to add some strawberries because strawberries are amazing. If you've never put fruit on a salad, you don't know what you're missing. I'm telling you. What it does for me is if I put fruit on the salad, it stops me craving fruit afterwards. It stops me craving wanting something sweet. So let's look at what we're using. We've got like five calories of spinach. We've got less than a handful of fruit and veg on the plate. 1.5 eggs. So far this is like 100 calories. And look how much food I've got. If it's 150 calories, you're lucky. But look how much food I've got here. There's no reason why you can't make a lot of food, amazing food, and it fill you up, okay? So, if you've never had fruit, you should have it. It's amazing. So now, we've added our fruit. Now, this goes back in the fridge because we're going to have it with our pancakes tomorrow. Yeah, man. So the pièce de résistance is the best goat's cheese in the world. So this goat's cheese, Molly's right down here waiting for something to fall on the floor. It's like any minute now, it's going to happen. I can't get this open. Why is it so slippy? Excuse my teeth. I need to show you this up front, up close and personal, because it's the best. Hi, I'm coming around. Just look at this. So it's got that soft, really nice goat's cheese and sweetness to it, and it's it makes it so nice. Every time you grab a little bit of it in your salad, oh, it's the best. It just changes the whole salad for me. So add a bit of this goat's cheese, just like this, okay? Not a lot. Look how much I've used. Nothing, but it changes everything. It's so good. Now you can have this with your eggs in the morning. You can add it to your scrambled eggs. Amazing. Again, it's just all this food we use all the time in every recipe I've given you. So let me show you this up front right now. Look at this. Look at this. This is one of my go-to salads. Do you know the reason this works? Look at all that colour, all those vitamins, all of those things that you've got going on. Look at that. All the vitamins that you're getting. So when I say to you I don't take vitamins because this is a sort of food you should be eating. Your food should be colourful, it should be full of vitamins, it should be full of all of these things. And this honestly is, right now on this plate, I'm lucky if I've got 200 calories and I've got good fats going on, everything's on it, okay? So, now if I had some, I would add a tiny bit of balsamic vinegar, but I don't have any. It does change it. I'm reluctant to use it. Yeah, I've got it now, so I might as well. If I've got fresh lemon, I'll use it because I do have lemon on my pancake. As I said in the morning, I love lemon on my pancakes. But I just keep one of these in the fridge, so don't worry if you don't have like fresh lemon. Just get one of these, it does the same thing. So squeeze a bit of lemon on. Now the reason I put lemon on my food is because it makes it more acidic, which means that it's not going to spike your insulin, it's not going to make you want to crave like all that kind of food, okay? All the naughty food. I like it, some people don't. I love a bit of lemon, especially on my avocado, etc. So again, this lemon I would use for my pancakes, or if I'm doing another salad, etc. But all of these foods we can just put in the fridge and prep, okay? So our main salad is prepped. That's done. I've showed you a tip that you can do with the eggs. So now let's get our salmon out of the fridge, okay? Out of the fridge, out of the oven. Let's do it. I did have it. Yeah, I've got it here. Okay, let's get it. So remember when I said to you that if you do this with chicken or if you do it with fish, you can hear it bubbling. If you do it with a lot of chicken, remember that it's got a lot of juice in it. So when you're taking it out of the oven, be careful because it's very juicy, but it makes the best chicken and the best fish. Just do it this way. So no messing, no hassle, but it is quite juicy. So I have to be careful that it doesn't spill. Can you see that piece of salmon right here? So let's take this off, the foil, put it on our salad. Oh, what? No mess, no hassle. Put that in there, and there. So, we'll add a bit of our lemon to our salmon, because that's going to be amazing. Add a bit of balsamic vinegar, because that will just like mind-blowingly make it amazing. And that's it. Job done. So all of these ingredients right now are all the things that we would always use in our omelettes. We would use it in our... I wouldn't put any seasoning on my salmon. I don't like messing around with fish. Because I go to Spain quite a lot, they generally just add... they do... very quickly... So the garlic that we cooked with our chicken curry, you can add a bit of that this garlic, so the crushed garlic, this one. We made this with our chicken curry the other day, and olive oil. They would actually just cook the fish in that, or add it onto the top afterwards. So if you want a Spanish variation of how they do that, that's how they do it. So they just use the cut garlic with a bit of olive oil, and then they just put that on the top of the fish. Or you can add a bit of salt if you prefer. I don't like putting salt on my food, it's not how I roll. But this is it. This is my go-to spinach, egg, fruit and goat's cheese salad. There you go. Look at that salmon. Come on now. On there, that is a full meal. There's like maybe 600 calories there. Done. All your vitamins, everything. If you're bringing somebody round to your house and you offer them this, it's awesome. Depending on how much they like, you know, salad, and depending on if you've never put fruit on a salad, it changes everything. And I only use the same berries so all of these berries that are going in the fridge, they're only going to be used tomorrow in my pancakes. So yeah, let me get it nice and close so you can see it. I need you to see this in its full glory. Look. Vitamins and minerals and proteins and good fats. The good thing about this is it's clean eating, good fats, good fruits, loads of vitamins, and it'll keep you full. It'll keep you full. So if you're prepping this, amazing. You can prep this, you can put it in your Tupperwares, and like I'm saying, while you're cooking this for your tea tomorrow or for your dinner, etc., get some more chicken in the fridge, get some more salmon in the fridge, put all your fruits and veg in bowls. So we've also cooked loads of eggs ready for the week ahead. Nothing that we've used today we wouldn't use every single day. They are standard shopping list ingredients, apart from the goat's cheese maybe. But everything else is standard ingredients that we would use all of the time, and it's so quick and so easy, and more importantly, it's going to keep you on track. If you're eating this way, like every day, you are going to lose some serious weight, and you're going to feel full for longer as well. So that's it. Has anybody got any questions about anything that I've used? Anything that you're a bit confused about? Anybody got any questions, and can I eat some of this, please? Eat these eggs that are on here. I love eggs. Anyone got any questions? So my salmon is the same way that I will cook my chicken. Piece of foil, a tablespoon of coconut oil, in the oven, 450, leave it. Cook it until when you cut it, it's not pink on the middle. So if it's chicken, same with the salmon. So you can cut it and cook it until it's, it depends how you like it. Some people like their salmon to be a bit al dente, I don't. Oh, that's a good piece of salmon. Oh my God. So yeah. Did the goat's, no, the goat's cheese has got blueberries on it. This is the best goat's cheese ever. You can get it from loads of different places. But it's just surrounded in blueberries. So it complements the fruit really nice, and it also gives it just that bit of extra sweetness. When you're eating your salad and you come across a bit of the goat's cheese, That's unbelievable. It's so good. And if you've never had eggs and jam, you don't know what you're missing, because eggs and jam is the best. I love it. Don't look at me like you don't sit at home with your almond butter and jam and spoon from one to the other. Don't give me that look. You know you do it. We all do it. So, anybody got any questions about what we've just cooked today? Depends. The yellow part of the egg, it's very controversial. If you Google, you've got some places that will say it's high in cholesterol, other places will say it's an absolute load of rubbish, and you can eat as many eggs as you want. If they were as high in cholesterol as what they're saying, these bodybuilders that eat like 12 of them for breakfast, they would be seriously poorly, and they're not. So, research is up and down, isn't it? Oh no, sorry Jeff. It's really good though. It's really, really good. Fruit on your salad is the best. Like, the protein and the fruit, that's so good. I feel like you're on holiday. Yes, Paula, that's amazing. That's well done. Well done for you doing that. Yeah, it is amazing, Daniel. And almond butter and eggs as well. The best. See, Sherry says I eat lots of eggs, lowest results ever. But eggs are one of those things where somebody's giving you a piece of information and now everybody seems to think they're bad for you. But it's very conflicting. I can't tell you which one it is. I eat a lot of eggs and I feel like I'm fine. There you go. Agree, a lot of rubbish. There you go. You see, so people are backing me up. So, can you put any fruit in a bowl? Yes, I've got my fruit in a bowl here. That's going to go in the fridge, just like this. And I'm going to use that with my pancakes every morning with my Greek yogurt. So, yeah. This is a big plate, but I kid you not, I've probably got a handful of spinach, 1.5 eggs, and I've got 2 strawberries, 4 blueberries, 4 raspberries, 2, it just looks a lot. Because you're spacing it out on the plate, it looks a lot, but it's not. It's not actually a lot of food. This is not a lot of food. It's because we're using things that aren't condensed or haven't been cooked or it's all raw. So you've got to remember that it takes up a lot of room. I kid you not, there is, if I've probably got a quarter of a handful of everything on this plate and then a big piece of salmon. The only thing that's taking up a lot of room is the spinach. And this whole box of spinach here, this whole box is 20 calories. So it looks a lot, but it's not actually a lot of food. And that's why I always tell you that if you're making the right choices, you can feel full. You just need to find the right foods and mix them together. The nice thing about this salad is the fruit stops you from craving other things. It satisfies your insulin levels. The lemon on top makes it a little bit acidic, so that stops you from craving after you've eaten it. You can sit merrily and eat this for 20 minutes and you will be full. Like, you'll be full. Giselle, go to my Lisa Marie Body Rock YouTube. I've posted there. It's also in the videos on my Body Rock Lisa Marie Facebook, and it's on my Instagram as well, so you can get it from there. Everybody's doing it, so you'll see it. Yes, coconut oil is better. Well, no, coconut oil is better for you than olive oil if you're cooking. Olive oil, you shouldn't cook it. You should always take it raw. That's the only way olive oil is any good for you. Once you cook olive oil, it changes the dimensions of the oil. So you need to make sure that you are using the oil after on the salad, not to cook in. That's why I said to you, after we've cooked it, in Spain, they put the olive oil and the garlic together and then they put it on the salmon. They don't cook the thing in olive oil, yeah. So that's it, we're done. How did you find it? This is one of my go-to recipes. I'm going to eat this right now. Can't wait. I actually can't wait. I'm really chuffed. There's loads of tips that I've given you today, food prepping wise, making things quick. If you are a busy girl or boy and you work all hours God sends, loads of these tips are going to keep you on track, and they're not outside of our in our head shopping list. Okay, so these are foods that we use all the time. So any of the videos that I've done use the same ingredients, so you should be able to make by now at least 5 or 6 meals out of these ingredients. So when you open in the fridge and there's nothing to eat, you know that there's something to eat. Even if we're going back to basic like omelettes and using what we've got, that's how it rolls. So just keep on track, keep focused, and don't let the weekend take you down, okay? Oh, somebody wants to know about my, hang on, somebody wants to know about, so I don't know if in your, like at home we don't have this brand, but in Canada they do. So if you are fancying some ice cream, or maybe you're going to the cinema, or maybe you are watching Netflix, etc., and you're like, oh, I fancy some ice cream. These are things that you can do to make different choices. So they now do protein ice creams. They taste a little bit sorbet-y, but if you are craving ice cream and you don't have any Greek yogurt and you're just over the Greek yogurt thing, you don't want to do it, you can mix Greek yogurt with your protein, whether it's chocolate or strawberry, depending on what your craving is, and add some of the fruit that we've prepped. But if you want ice cream and that's the only thing you can crave, try to Google where you can find the protein ice creams near you. So this is a protein ice cream. It's got like 11 grams of protein, like 2 grams of sugar. So it's just basically made out of milk and protein. But what it'll do is that little swap will save you from eating 800 calories to eating, there's 90 calories in half a cup, with 11 grams of protein and 2 grams of sugar. So if you want, somebody just sent me a message, sorry. So if you want to make changes that swap, that keep you on track, try things like this. Find things that will help you. This is called Protein, but at home we wouldn't have this brand. So if you Google, like in your area, or Amazon, etc., and Google what whey protein ice cream you can get in your area, have a look, because things like this exist now. Things like this are going to help you stay on track. Okay? I found this in Noah's in Toronto, but in your area you might have like a Holland & Barrett, you might have a health food store, you might have a GNC that it might sell it in, but just Google and find, so protein ice cream, okay? So that's another tip, and again, you can use it with your berries that are in the fridge, job done, and that's gonna help you stay on track. So try to do that, try to find the switches, because they're gonna help you lose. So that's another meal that we have made out of our food. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on Monday at 3 o'clock. Mwah! Thanks for joining me. So you got 2 more meals that you can try again today. This is my go-to salad. So if you want to know what salad I eat, or you come in my house for tea, this is the one you're going to be getting. So I hope you enjoy it. Give it a try. Bye everyone. Bye.